Yeah, man. I'm here with Josh Lindsey, bro.
Yeah.
On-site TV.
Yeah. Come on.
What's up, man?
Another day, man. I'm home for the holidays, man. I'm home for the holidays.
Real talk, real talk. Yeah. Business edition, man. On-site TV, business edition for sure.
I give a little backstory on me, man. I'm 22. I buy property. I got a 9-to-5 job. I also got another business where I do government contracting. You know, I'm diving off into that. So, yeah, bro. I started off. I'm from Hattiesburg. I started working out probably at 15. I'm probably 22 now, but yeah, that's what I've been doing so far, man. I know you for a good minute. You know that, man.
Yeah, my guy, man.
Yeah.
My guy, man. You talking about the working, man, where that come from, bro? Like,
man, I'm gonna be honest, man.
Like, where that drive come from to have your mindset how it is to, you know what I'm saying?
It take a lot, bro. It take a lot. Cause shit, I mean, my mom got me my first 2 jobs. I started working probably when I was 15, washing cars. And I was a busboy at Chesterfield's. I started doing that. I also detailed cars on my own. And then I used to sell shirts and stuff when I was younger, probably like 13, 14. I did that. Just about it. Running out about 18 after graduating high school, I started working in the oil field. I did that. I still do that currently. And then I just went from working, man, and then I started learning about investing and, you know, how to, you know, make money in your sleep and stuff like that. So, I said essentially, my mom gave me my job, YouTube and stuff like that. Did a bunch of research on everything I know.
Yeah.
From that.
How important you think that is, bro? You said you do YouTube research. It's cause so many people, it's jobs out here, man, that you can make money, man, if you just put your thought into it. Like you said, you can do detail, get on YouTube and learn how to be the best detailer. You can charge people. And I see you talk about that a lot, about making stuff happen, you feel me? Like, with just little details like that on searching up information. How important do you think that is?
I think it's really important, bro, because you only know so much growing up. You only know as much as you're exposed to. You know, a lot of us are not exposed to a lot. So the more you do YouTube, the more you get on, the more you research, the more you learn, right? You know, you learn about investing, crypto, you know, all type of assets. You know, buying land, starting a business, avoiding taxes. You know, essentially stuff you're not taught about. People don't learn about till it's too late. You know, I think it's really important. The younger you learn it, you know, the better off you'll be. You know, because you got, you know, compound interest and you got time on your side. So, you know, if you start to invest in right now, probably if you're about 18, 20, you start investing like $5,000 a year, or I think the limit is $6,000 a year right now. Invest to about 40 or 50, you have $1 million in your IRA. You can buy real estate with, you can buy crypto with, you can start a business with. But yeah, whatever you do, you know, you wanna make sure you research it. You know, YouTube is very important. Investopedia is very important. Taking people out to lunch you don't know that own the business you're trying to be in is very important.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, just like you know what I'm saying? If you got a chance to speak with, you know, whoever, you're going to want to speak with them because you want to get better at what you do.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's very important. Working hard is very important. But, of course, meeting people that do what you do and learning from people, like, you know, you can see somebody at Walmart, you know what I'm saying, you know, introduce yourself, you know, that goes a long way because you can learn a lot from somebody. You know, you'll see a millionaire, a lot of times you don't even know they're a millionaire, you know, just because everybody don't, you know, they might be, you know, 500 million up, but you'll never know because, you know, you're scared to speak to them, you know, they could help you, you know, you got to play there, you know, because if they have 500 million, you know, $1 million play to them ain't going to be the same as it's going to be to you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a change of life for you. For them, you know, it's, you know, they're just helping somebody out. So I think going out your way to speak to people and researching a bunch of that stuff is really important.
Real talk, man. And what did you like? How did you get up on that knowledge on entrepreneurship like that, man?
I'm gonna be real, man. My mom, my cousins, and doing the research, and then just, you know, you don't want to be broke, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're younger, you know what I'm saying? Especially you got a single mom and stuff, so you're gonna do whatever it takes, you know. So essentially just putting the pieces together, really, bro. Researching, talking with the right people, trying and failing. You're gonna try and fail a lot, you know what I'm saying? I did all type of shit growing up. I mean, I used to paint shoes, wash cars. I used to do like wake up like 6, 7 in the morning and go rake the rocks out and stuff at Coney Cone. I used to fill up drinks for a restaurant called Jesse B's up Highway 11. Everything close to my house, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you can do, bro. Really, I mean, you got to kind of, it's stepping stones, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of, you know, start off busting tables, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, once you do that, you know, I wash dishes, I, you know, mop the floors, you know, whatever to do to get a head, a one up, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and the whole time you were doing those little things to come up, so you had your mindset was a ton of vision.
When I was like me, you know, when I was working them jobs, I was like, you know, this ain't me. This is just a stepping stool, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you never know where you're gonna be. Right now, I'm still a stepping stool. I'm still going, you know, just like you had a stepping stool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all are stepping stools. You know, we're gonna get higher and higher and higher. We just gotta put in the work, research, you know, and learn. So. You got to tell yourself, you know what I'm saying, you might work at McDonald's, but you ain't no McDonald's employee. You know, you doing what you got to do, you know, to help your people. You doing what you got to do to make sure your bills pay, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's important you don't get stuck on certain things. You always look to improve, you know what I mean? So, of course.
Real talk. Another thing, man, so when you started to do, another thing, man, so How did it come apart when you started doing not real estate, but you started buying and investing in land, and how did that come apart, man?
Man, so the whole land tip, man, really, so residential lots, you know, I bought my first lot from the state, I think 2019, bought 2 lots, one for 600, one for 500, and they were next to a guy who owns a tire warehouse, you know, Hernandez Tires, you know, it's a local tire shop. I had a bonfire on him, and I wanted his trailers parked on my land. So essentially, I approached his workers one day. Whenever they're there, I called them out there, you know, got a hold of them, you know, asked them if he wanted to buy it.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? So we got that. I bought them for $1,100. I think I sold them for $10,000. That was my first deal ever. So that was like 2019, but I just started buying land from the state, man. Usually in southern states, you can buy land just over the counter, like tax lien land or however, and for cheap. Like probably this year, I probably bought 40, 50 lots, not paid over $20,000 for all of them, not even that. You know what I'm saying? So you can buy houses too. Like in Jackson, there's a bunch of houses you can buy. Hattiesburg is mostly where I do a good bit of buying. I kind of slowed down on land and stuff, but it's a lot. Like, you know, if anybody wants to learn about it more, they can reach out to me. But it's there's like per county, there's thousands of lots per county. You can go through there. And what I did, I just went through this thing called Land Glide. I typed in every parcel number and stuff like that, and just kind of went through them, and, you know, stuff like that, and kind of just figured out which ones, you know, hold the most value. You know, then I started a text message thing where I added people on this text message list. So every time I bought a new lot, it texts them whenever I buy it or whenever it's ready to be sold. So I was doing that, you know, like sending them out. You know, I sell like probably 10 a day or something like that, or 5 or 10 a day. You know, so.
How did that confidence go on there, man? Did you think you was gonna do that when you jumped out there on that, or how did you?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I really didn't do it until I really just wanted to hold on to all the land I was buying. But when you realize how much people pay for it, you kind of start, you know, okay, well, you know, I don't want this anymore. You can have it, or, you know, do you want this? You know, because it's essentially you never really realize, you know, how much people pay for something. And especially people in California. People in California pay like a lot down here. They'll pay $10,000 for any lot like that. You know what I'm saying? They might give you $5,000 up front, finance the rest. They might just cash out you $10,000, a bit more you $10,000, you know, whatever. So that happened a lot. But yeah, once you realize the power of, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Real talk. Man, how did you feel, bro? So being from where you from, you got a billboard. You so young.
Yeah,
and you got a billboard, man.
Yeah, that billboard. I think what is it off over there behind those? Yeah, so that billboard. Essentially, I got whenever I did my first deal. You know, just because I think it was the first couple deals I did, and it was something, you know, trying to get my name out there, essentially to essentially bring more customers in and stuff like that, and then also something, you know, I could kind of used as a tax incentive, right? You know, you pay for the billboard, and then you essentially can deduct that from your taxes, you know, because advertisement. But yeah, it's a lot of people hitting me about the billboard because it is at a stop sign. So a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
You see, I'm sure you see it.
Yeah. And be real, man. When you drive by that, man, you don't feel no type of way.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I got my first billboard. It wasn't even for me. I actually got to prom like in high school, and I thought it was real crazy then. When I got one now, it was like, it's pretty cool, but it's like, you know, I wanted to, you know, generate me more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's cool
man.
looking at it, but you wanted to generate your bread at the end of the day. So.
You got one in high school?
Yeah, I got one. I asked a girl out the prom with it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I asked her. I had to send it to you, but yeah, I asked her out the prom on the billboard.
Yeah.
Blindfolded, took her up there and all that. So.
Oh yeah, smooth.
Yeah, real smooth little dude. You know what I'm saying? Smooth little dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, can you speak to a young man, bro, that wanna do this? Like, what would you tell all the young dudes that wanna do this? Cause a lot of dudes wanna do this.
If you 18 right now, 15 to 18, what I would do essentially is find out what you want to do. If you're not gonna take college serious, I wouldn't go to college. You want to find you a plan. You want to find goals, and you want to stick to them. You want to write your goals down. You want to put them somewhere you're gonna see them every day. You know, essentially. So like. Me, say I was 18, I was messed up, right? You know what I'm saying? I was making good money, but you weren't investing nothing, and you weren't really doing it. You were just trying to stay afloat, you know what I'm saying? So what I was doing, I was busting tables, doing whatever I had to do. And then I started working in the oil field. My buddy's dad, his name's Derek, he got me a job when I started working for this other company. The work got kind of hard, and I switched companies, you know, et cetera, but I kind of did that going up. But what I would do right now, I'd find a plan, stick to it, get you a job, find out what you want to do, you know, do the research, you know, talk to people, because, you know, just talking to somebody, you can get a job. I would start investing as soon as you get enough money to invest, because the sooner you start investing, the more money you're going to have, because, you know, you can invest your money where you get 10% a year, 10% a year, just, you know, so I would start working as soon as I can, find out what you want to do, maybe even take a gap year off from school if you don't want to go to school. But if you do want to go to school, I recommend engineering, nursing, physical therapy, architecture, stuff like that, where you're going to make a lot of money coming out of high school or coming out of college. I recommend also going to any type of, what do you call it? Any type of programs where you can work with a company, you know, and then learn from that company. They'll eventually offer you jobs. I recommend buying crypto, you know, especially if you can get it at a good price. I recommend buying life insurance, of course. I recommend, you know, buying real estate if you're able to do that. Everybody not gonna be able to do that, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of your people, you know, working out more, which I should do, eating healthy, which I should do. Also, don't be, you know, caught up in Instagram, you know, and stuff like that. Don't worry about, you know, what other people are doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, plan your goals, man, and don't stop working hard. You know, that's what I recommend. That's kind of what I did. It's kind of what I did. Take risks, no matter what you're doing, especially, you know, if you want to start a business. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know, put up 5 bands with your homie or something, y'all want to buy a property, take the risk. You know, because when you're young, you can take risks. You take the risk while you're young. You know, you might buy a property 5, 10, put 30 into it, sell it for 150. That play could set you the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, take a lot of risks when you're young. Calculated risk, not dumb shit. Have a good time, of course. Make sure you take care of your mom, your family. You know, cherish people, cherish relationships. A lot of people don't cherish relationships nowadays. They're all caught up in social media and stuff. Like, you know, pull up on people and see them, speak to people. You know, spend time with people, because you never know how long they'll be around for. Because, you know, like, I'm 22 now, when I'm 50, half the people I know probably be dead or, you know, whatever. That's just anybody, you know what I mean? If I'm alive, you know, so that's a big deal. Give. I feel like a lot of people don't give as they should. I kind of contribute anything I got or anything I've gotten from giving, you know what I'm saying? Because when you give, bro, like, you get it back 10 times, you know what I'm saying? When you give them the heart, especially around the holiday season where it's a lot of single moms and stuff like that. Give, bro, learn as much as you can, do a bunch of research, and then just work hard. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to school, go to school. If you don't want to go to school, get a good job. You know what I'm saying? You might have to move away from home, but do what you got to do essentially to get where you want to go. Because, you know, you don't want to get caught, you know, doing something you were doing that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 22 now, but by the time I look up, I'll be 25. You know, by the time, you know, you're 25 now, by the time you look up, you're going to be 30. You know what I'm saying? You might have 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? You done fucked up 10 years just BSing and trying to impress Instagram and buying designer clothes and stuff you don't need when you really could be investing it. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with design. My mom, you know, she likes the type of stuff, but it's like, if you're not really in a situation to buy it, I wouldn't buy it trying to compete with other people, because you could be a guy, you got 5,000. You might see a dude on Instagram, he might have 100,000 in cash. You trying to, you know, buy an outfit to match up with him, you're not going, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same, you know? So I think it's important to know who you are, know yourself, stay true to yourself, and stuff like that. But, you know, stay focused and always make sure you got goals and stuff like that. So especially someone my age or someone younger. So.
Real talk. Yeah, man. Then I want to ask you one more thing too. So, I seen you say on Instagram a lot, like, about young men, like, in between the age of, I think you say 18, probably to 25, they should take the, you know, instead of chasing after women, they should just take their time, you know what I'm saying, and invest it. Like, you clear that up, man, what you was saying?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real. I ain't like I don't ever chase after a woman, but it's really important to kind of know essentially what you want from life and how far you want to take it, because, you know, women, right? So women, you know, you could be chasing them, but they could be in school, you know, becoming a nurse. You know, she might come out of school traveling, or, you know, after she come around, she might make 2,000, you know, starting out 10,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? As a girl, you don't want to be chasing a girl doing that. You could be making $20 an hour working wherever. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important where you focus on yourself. You know, you find women that got the right intentions, because it's important to have somebody like that on the side of you, because it helps you. You know what I'm saying? Knowing somebody got somebody to count on, and then they can also help you with your goals and whatever else. So I think yeah, focusing on your goals before you chase after women is very important. But not saying you can't, because, you know, it's always gonna be that girl you like or whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. But and I think, you know, a woman, she gonna respect you more essentially if you like you got everything going in place before you talking to her. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just how women are. You know, they're gonna want to do it and take them out. You know, give them whatever instead of, you know, trying to deal with a dude who's not really there. And I mean, there's some women that will stick with you through, you know, and then the ones you hold on to, you know. You just gotta watch out for women with the wrong intentions and stuff like that. So I think that's really important.
Real talk.
This is Josh on Site TV, man. I really admire what you're doing, bro. I appreciate you interviewing me, and yeah, bro, we trying to get on site, biggest say cheese, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Come on now.
Let's get it.